Trump issues scathing rebuke to GOP senators over opposition to Canadian tariffs. In a late-night social media tirade, former President Donald Trump launched a blistering attack on several Republican senators, accusing them of disloyalty for opposing his plan to impose tariffs on Canadian imports. The president, known for his outspoken remarks, took to his Truth Social platform to single out Senators Mitch McConnell and Rand Paul of Kentucky, Susan Collins of Maine, and Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, for their opposition to his tariffs proposal, which aimed to penalize Canada for alleged involvement in the fentanyl trade. Trump's criticism came after Senate Democrats, led by Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia, advanced a resolution designed to block the tariffs, which were originally part of a national emergency declaration Trump had made in February. The emergency was tied to concerns over illegal immigration and the trafficking of fentanyl into the United States, a potent opioid contributing to the ongoing drug crisis. In his social media post, Trump accused the 4 Republican senators of undermining efforts to protect Americans, claiming they were aiding the Democrats' agenda and, in his words, playing with the lives of the American people. He further alleged that their opposition was helping the radical left Democrats and drug cartels, a characterization that framed the senators' actions as being out of touch with the priorities of the American public. The tariff proposal had already sparked significant controversy, with its impact on the economy and trade relations between the U.S. and Canada becoming points of concern. The imposition of tariffs would affect a wide range of products, leading to fears of economic disruption for both countries. Critics, including those within Trump's own party, argued that such tariffs would harm economic relations and drive up costs for consumers and businesses alike. Senator Kaine's resolution sought to end the national emergency declaration, which had authorized the tariffs. His argument was that Canada, a close ally of the U.S., should not be treated as an adversary, particularly in light of the country's long-standing relationship with the United States. Canada is a friend, not an adversary, Kaine stated, emphasizing the sovereignty of the nation and the importance of maintaining amicable diplomatic and trade relations. Republican senators such as Collins and Paul have been vocal in their opposition to the tariff plan. Collins, in particular, called the imposition of tariffs on Canadian goods a huge mistake and warned of the substantial economic disruption it could cause. Paul, who co-sponsored the resolution with Kaine, expressed similar concerns, arguing that the tariff plan was poorly conceived and ultimately detrimental to U.S.-Canada relations. Despite this, Trump continued his relentless attack on the senators, urging their constituents in Kentucky, Maine, and Alaska to pressure them into supporting his position. He accused McConnell, Paul, Collins, and Murkowski of betraying Republican values and ideals, calling them unbelievably disloyal to both the party and to Senate Majority Leader John Thune. Trump's post framed the Senate vote on the resolution as part of a broader struggle between Republican unity and Democratic opposition. He suggested that the resolution, despite gaining traction in the Senate, would not pass the House of Representatives, rendering it essentially meaningless. The former president made it clear that if the resolution were to reach his desk, he would never sign it. This latest confrontation highlights ongoing divisions within the Republican Party, as some senators, particularly those in key battleground states, seek to distance themselves from Trump's more controversial policies. The debate over the Canadian tariffs remains a focal point for the broader discussion on trade, immigration, and the war on drugs.